Hey everyone, welcome back to Disney Sorcerer Arena. So I wanted to let you know where I am at as we're getting ready for this Evil Queen event, which is probably um, it could be coming. It could be coming on the here in a couple of days, on like the 8th or 9th, or it could be coming uh, St. Patrick's Day or the week after, of course, which would be closer to the 2-year anniversary of Disney Sorcerer Arena. But I kind of think it's going to be a little bit. They're going to let people. Give people some more time to prepare for it. Don't know that that's the fact, but you know, it's a 2-year anniversary. It's a kind of a big deal. Evil Queen's, you know, it's the first character that's on another level, and they've been slowly ramping this way, as I talked about in previous videos, where you know, Elsa four characters. They went a bunch of five characters, and then of course Maleficent was 10, and then Edna was more or less 11. And now Evil Queen's the first one where you need essentially. Probably gonna go on. I'm gonna go with Evil Queen. You're gonna need to have leveled up and opened up in the neighborhood of 20 characters. You know, between the dwarves and in which you need to be able to get the huntsman, and then whoever the other legendaries are. You're gonna have to have opened and leveled up 20 characters, maybe more potentially. So this is the first character that's like on another level, and so I think that's the reason it's going to be, you know, with Evil Queen, they're pretty much going to announce that, hey, party time's over. You know, you thought this game was going to be easy. It's going to get a little more challenging now, and I kind of feel that's the way Evil Queen is trending. I do want to let you know where I'm at in stance of getting ready for Evil Queen. Did not have Snow White done a couple of days ago. She's still not totally done, to be perfectly honest. She still needs runes, but she's gear 9 now. We got her in the lovely castle outfit, I guess that's what it is. And she's in tip-top shape. You can see we still need. Let's go run through the abilities so you can have an idea of what I need. Just need runes for this, runes here for this. This is gear 10 ability. We need another one probably at least. So we got we need quite a number of gammas for snow, but otherwise we'll just keep going down here, working on Mordu right now because I want to be able to get progress a little further in the Tigger event. More on that here in a bit. Here in a bit. Wasn't intending for this to be a review, and it's not going to be. You're just going to be able to like, oh, he's got him here, and him here, and him here. Yeah, just dig it all in, boys. You know, I'm at the point now where we have every character in the game open to us right now. Where is Tigger? Working. We're trying to get the other. You know, we got the two hardest pieces out of the way. In respect to him, we still need the other 3 here. Have not put, you know, aside from the one we put in the basic or the 2 we put in the basic, never really ruined him here. You can see we need 21 pieces, and all we're really need here is, you know, we could buy this and for $20 and have this done, but we need. That's pretty much what we need for every character. Are these runes? So 35 is not going to do us. I mean, 35 will get us a piece. Don't get me wrong, but the good thing is they only cost 520 gems, and as you can see, I'm sitting here on 1,600. Oddly enough, I was at 7,000 a couple of days ago. And you might be like, dude, what are you spending all your gems on? I'm glad you asked. I'm glad you asked. I know you didn't actually ask, but I asked for you, so it's like that we did the same thing. And so we have Honeypot done. You see here, Honeypot's done, but we're just accumulating extra because we made it through all the stages of Honeypot. And right now, what we're working on is we're almost done with this node of Tigger. So that's the reason why we're working on Mordu. We could spend... I actually have my attempt free. Let's do it. I have not been able to make it through this tier of Bouncing Battle, because, and it says you need, hey, you need Eeyore, you need 4 squad characters, they need to be 7, 7, 3, all this fun stuff. Yeah, that's kind of a lie. We're gonna go ahead and do it, and jump in here and just show you what I mean. These guys they hit incredibly hard, so that's the reason why I figured I needed to go level up Mordu a little bit. Level him up. You see now he's at 7, what is he at? 755? 7.5 anyway. But he still needs a lot of work. But I'm gonna jump in here and just show you this, how hard it is. And it's you know, we start out with Eeyore with a mirror match. You could argue that I might need to think about putting Robin Hood back here on the back line with so that I give him and Sven the crit up. That would be a viable thing, but we're going to go ahead and put it on the front line because that's what we do. Right now, and it's time for Mordu, and you see that he's fast enough where he's going second right behind my Robin Hood. So we're going to go ahead and get the taunt up, and I don't have it upgraded enough, but I have it to where it's dealing damage, it's inflicting defense down, and it's more offense down on the target opponent, and it's got a 30% chance to inflict it for adjacent opponents. So who does that mean we give it to? Well, we look at turn meter, and I think it means we got to give it to Shere Khan right now. So that's what we're going to do. And it did affect the opponents, but we did get the cleanse here from what's his name. So now I think we're going to go ahead and belly bump him because it's going to do a ton of damage and it's going to slow him down for 2 turns. Did not do nearly as much as I wanted to do. Gotta start second crit, and this is where maybe the Robin Hood move was the worst move, but we're going to go ahead and try to finish him off with this lovely hit from Robin Hood where it deals damage on opponent's health and blah blah blah, and endures defense and all this good stuff. And that's a good start. So we got him down. Now in terms of turn meter, we got a lovely Scar over here who's already got defense down. But if we put this rain cloud on him, it's gonna affect adjacent. Well, the only one who's adjacent is him. So we're gonna go ahead. We're not gonna worry about Hopper. We're gonna worry here more about Randall. So we're gonna put it here on Mordu. And that did not take. Oh, that was a hard hit from what's his name. So now we're almost back to Mordu's turn. So I think we sort of got to go after Mordu, even though he's going to enrage. So I think the better idea is to go after Randall, right? That's just what I'm feeling. Is we did not do enough damage to Mordu. This is gonna. We're just gonna. I'm not gonna worry about Mordu. We're just gonna ignore Mordu for right now. And it's super. See, this is where I think. I mean, look at this. We're not doing bad. We got 1 down, but everybody's hitting our team so hard that do I need to bring up Sven too? That's what I'm thinking. Hold on, be right back. But guys, yeah, I don't know. I mean, look at how we are. We're you know, this is level 8. This is Gear 8 Sven. This is like I said, a 7.5, 8 Mordu. I'm just going to try to, you know, I don't know that the charge is going to do us much good, but but he silenced us, so we can't use the carrot crunch to heal, to give us a heal and give us a crit. And there's nobody else to do, so I think the right candidate here is Randall. Unfortunately, that did a lot of good for Randall. So another question is, do we do this and put Sun on Randall? We don't, because we don't have Ancient Rage yet, so it's kind of a waste. So maybe not. So we could just sideswipe. We don't have Ancient Rage again, but this is just a basic, and this has a 4-turn cooldown. So I'm thinking that we hold on to this, and then we'll just hit the basic with him. And you can see here's Here, Mordu is at 8.5, and you can just, I mean, obviously, Mordu's in a much better place. That's because they haven't attacked him yet, though. And so we lost Finn already, and that really hurts, because when you know, with Sven, you're able to basic, and just keep basicking, and basic some more. I don't know who we use the heal on. I don't know who we use Honeypot on. Actually, let's use Honeypot here on Mordu, I guess, to try to sweeten him. Not that did any good. Let's try to finish off Randall, I guess, because Randall's a big threat. Like I said, let's try to finish off Randall. Gosh, we're not hitting hard enough. Now we get the taunt from Mordu that we got to deal with. So we'll go ahead and dampen Mordu here. And we're still not enraged yet. So because we're not taunting, so we just got a basic, because while Mordu, we don't have a dispeller on this team, and that's one thing that I'm like a little worried about with this team, is the fact that we just don't have a dispeller, a cleanser. We don't have anything that, I mean, we could run fairy magic, of course, and bring a dispeller in here, which that might be what we need to do. I just don't know. But I'm just doing this because I know not a lot of you are here probably. But I mean, so forest creature wise, you only have, when it comes to tanks, you only have two candidates for forest tanks, and I have both of them here on this team, and you can see we just lost Shan Yu. So this is going sideways in a hurry. You can see how badly this is going for us. We're still not enraged, though, guys. We're still not enraged, and we don't want. And obviously, their Mordu is, I don't even know, but you can see here that my Eeyore is gear 8. So we're gonna go ahead and try to get. I mean, I'm just gonna hope I can get through this. Randall is so close to being dead, and I just cannot push him over the edge. I guess maybe I should not have attacked with Eeyore there. I guess I should probably attacked with Robin Hood, but we're going to go ahead and Robin Hood this Hopper, and you can see that it barely did anything to him. Ugh. And they just keep going after the person that's not going to do me any good. So here we got to get the taunt up, so I hope I can get attacked. Mordu's like one of the only characters that you actually want to get attacked. And now he's finally Ancient Enraged, but you can just see the attacks on him are relentless. Fortunately, he did kill Scar, and now he's just got to heal with this. I guess we're gonna hope. I guess we're gonna leave Hyena. No, we don't want to waste that. We don't want him to go stealth. Do want to try to get the hyenas out of here, because the hyenas, you know, fortunately for us, Scar's gone, but wait, is this ability with Robin Hood gonna hit? I don't think it is. So let's kill these hyenas. Get them out of the way. That's not gonna heal for enough. We're gonna go ahead and stun Mordu, and that did a ton of damage to him. Fortunately, he's already out of whatever, so let's go ahead and use this ability with Robin Hood again. Let's go ahead and sweeten their Mordu. Can we take out Randall? Yes, we got him. Good. That's good. That's better. That's better. Not overly concerned about. Put the offense down here on Mordu. Did not stick, which is perfect, as you can imagine. Do not want to lose Robin Hood. This is not. Guys, I don't want you to understand this. I mean, you could obviously overgear this fight, which I'm feeling like you have to do. But the only way to avoid having to do this fight at all is to buy Tigger. Or else this is where you are. This is where you are. And I've had a bad run of this in here. I'm just going to tell you. I've had a really bad run losing Sven as early as I did. But I mean, guys, I don't want to put you into any. I don't want you to misinterpret what I'm saying. But this is not an easy battle. I think I'm going to make it through here okay. But we're going to end up one-starring it, which is like not ideal as you can imagine. And I'm just hoping I can now that because I'm in Ancient Rage, and maybe I really need to invest some more things into some more runes into Mordu. But it's like, what are you gonna do? What is the answer here? Because this fight is, and it's just so we can get some fragments for Tigger, as you can see, and it's just. Fortunately, we did. Fortunately, we get 7. Fortunately, that puts us up to 87 of 100. But my gosh, that was just so brutal. And we'll go back, and I don't want to want you thinking that I'm that I'm misrepresenting what I'm doing here. We're going to go ahead, and if you think that you can look through here and you can find out what's a better course of action here, because we got Mordu at 8.5, we got Robin Hood at 8.1, we got Eeyore at 7, which Eeyore, oddly enough, almost never gets attacked. Maybe I need to switch his position in Sven. Maybe it's possible that I need to put a better speed stone on Sheriff. But it's like because I'm gearing Mordu, obviously that is taking resources away from what I could be putting into Sven. And by the way, if you're wondering about the stone, with all the crits Finn gets, and then with this stone giving him more crit power, you know, you can see his crit. I mean, obviously I could put a better stone on him to make it a little bit better, and maybe we should, because you must never use crit power stones for him, but you know, he gets a guaranteed crit, and so this is probably obviously the way to go, is just to swap this in, and you can see our power goes up 50, and this crit power goes up from 198 to 207. So let's go ahead and do that, because I think that's obviously going to be a bit beneficial, because obviously I'm going to have to run this again. I could put some thing here in the table scraps. I don't know that it's worth it, though. It's a 40% chance that gets it to 50. I just don't know that there's an upside here to do that. You know, conversely, Eeyore, if you're wondering about Eeyore, I think Eeyore's done. Obviously, this is a turn on ability, but Eeyore is just so weak. I don't feel like until we get to the place in the Inferno where we actually need him, I don't feel like investing any more in Eeyore, just because Eeyore is so weak. And you can say, well, you know, maybe if you put a speed stone on him that help. He's a tank. He's a tank. We can look here to see what that's gonna do. It's gonna bring if we put a speed stone on it, it's not gonna help his speed. If we put an attack stone on him, it's not gonna help his attack. You know, it brings up 1,000, but I don't know that that's enough to be concerned about Robin Hood. Y'all know how much I love Robin Hood. This is going to bring this up to about 4,000 attack here. If I bring this up, if I gear into tier 9, this would bring this up to increase duration by 2. So this would help out, but I don't know that it's a lot. This shot obviously does a ton. It would do 14,000, maybe 15 if we got it up. Favorable odds, of course, we can't take favorable odds up until we get to 10, so that's kind of moot. Then we got Mordu. Mordu's, I mean, we can go back and look at Sheriff, but you can see Mordu, if we get him up, he goes to about 4,000 here on the basic. But just getting him to the enraged threshold, where this is much more valuable, And you could be like, well, you can upgrade that right now, and you could go to, and it'll give you, but keep in mind, it's only going to go up from 30 to 45, so it's not even a guarantee. Plus, it's a 5 turn cooldown, which is just awful. And this thing, which you have to get him in empowered to use it, and then it's a 5 turn cooldown also. And then this, which I need to get to gear 9 because this would probably help. Because it would let me counter with other wild teammates, which, as is, I have Eeyore and Sven on the team. So this might be the answer. I don't know. I don't know what the answer is because I don't want to I don't want to overinvest. I there's I don't want to put any more into Eeyore until we get to that part in the Inferno. Sven might be the answer. There's a lot we could do here to Sheriff, but I don't know that is taking this from 10% chance to 15% chance. Is that going to do enough? I don't think so. Obviously, we can put this point in here to make this hit a little harder. That's absolutely no downside to doing that right now. And now it's like I could take this up, which would give it 75% bonus chance with shields, but nobody has shields. So I don't know that that's going to do a lot of good. Nobody on that team that does this. I did not know I had not invested into this at all. So there's something. So now it inflicts slow and max stacks, and I think we're going to go ahead and. So now that hits a lot harder, and that's just overlook on my side. But I just want to give you an idea of what you want to do with these characters if you're going to go in and try this stuff, because it's not an easy thing. It's not an easy thing to just think you're going to go ahead and maybe the Sheriff, maybe those investments in the Sheriff I did would just be enough to push me over. I doubt it, but it could. But I don't want you to think that the Bouncing Battle is easy to do. It is if you're prepared to take all of these tunes to tier 9, then I'm sure it's a cakewalk. But for somebody who's a free to play, or who's trying to not overinvest in characters unless you absolutely have to, this is crucial. This is crucial that you just think about what you're doing and that you play it accordingly. Anyway, guys, looking forward to the Evil Queen event. Looking forward to it. I'll be back then. I'll let you know if I get any further in the bouncing battles, but let me know what you think. Till then, take it easy. I'll see ya.